Hey,
O-M-E-N-E-S
hey, you're listening to the
podcast. Omena. Friends.
Omenad's podcast.
Hey, what's up, guys? How you doing? How have you been? Welcome back to the home of social commentary with a sprinkle of existential dread. This is episode 0 of season 2. Let's just call this an introduction, an appetizer for all the good vibes and discourse that we're gonna give you throughout the year. Today, I am happy to be joined with a friend I wish I made about 20 years ago because we're gelling so much on the same kind of music taste and, just such good vibes. His name is O.N.D.U. I just want to introduce.
Yeah. What up? O.N.D.U street lawyer. I'm here. Legal scholar, culture historian, and a host of Back2Basics podcast. Yeah, and I'm here.
Yeah.
Hiyo imekuwa dope, as in niko like, yeah, we're in the same frequency in terms of creative arts, vibes.
What do they call it? The girl is, we're vibrating on the same.
Vibrating on the same
Something like
frequency.
that, yeah. So, before this, before the mics went on and the cameras, we were talking about, musicians and music we used to like and, how they just kind of disappeared from us for a while. They kind of ghosted us. And I just wanted to, quickly mention, do you have any top 3 sounds or bands or musicians that you feel left, the stage too early and you just want them to come back, even if it's for, I don't know, one concert,
In terms of bands, I think Sarabi.
Wow.
Sarabi was different. It was levels, because their composition was fire. The stage performances was crazy.
It was.
And they had something, so sijui walienda wapi, Anajua people grow up and the industry maybe did a few things to them, but if tungeweza pata Sarabi back, ingekuwa fire. Another unit that really influenced a whole urban pop culture generation is Camp Mula. Camp Mula, na feel one album wasn't enough.
It wasn't enough. There was a time I don't not call it a rumor, but kulikuwa na fununu they were coming back for
they
something.
tried.
Yeah.
See, that time when Nani was here, and it was Recross. They tried. They even performed.
Yeah, they
but
did a performance.
the synergy wasn't there, as in the vibe wasn't there. But they can still do it because Karun is popping now. Teo Tripa, A1 producer, Sharperman, still a dope composer.
Hey.
They can just
That's true.
eka ego chini then come back. But na feel Camp Mula bado hawakutupatia what they were supposed to give us. Funky Town was a very dope album.
It was. At least after Punky Town, Karun and Tayo, they did this Cosmic Homies album
Cosmic
thing,
Homies,
which was really dope.
True.
And then Tayo did his own solo
Actually,
project.
that's the first time they tried coming back. The first time, because after Karun alianda and then they tried to akarudi, it's when they formed the Cosmic Homies. But back a new age Camp Mula nini.
A new sound.
And it was dope. It was fire, as in production. Camp Mula, see you have a conversation with my people. See you sema CMB Prezo brought showbiz in the Kenyan industry. And then Camp Mula walitupeleka to a different universe in terms of video production and quality.
Yeah.
And as in swag and as in coolness
so
to
much
yani.
swag.
So
It
yeah.
was so cool.
Camp Mula is another unit that wangekuwa saizi ingekuwa fire.
Kidogo. A
Third one, not a band as such, but maybe individuals. I feel Kolo of Klepto is another guy we miss. Bamboo.
Hey, Bamboo had me on a chokehold.
Bamboo.
Hey.
I think Bamboo alikuwa master the art of using singers to create amazing music. And even CMB, I feel we really need CMB Prezo back.
We do.
Even if we can get a ghostwriter for CMB. Last one, the original necessary noise.
The original.
The
Yani
original necessary
Waire
noise.
Bamzi.
Waire Bamzi na Zizi. Na by the way unafanana na Bamzi. Unafanana na
Ni
Bamzi.
height tu.
Ni height tu na maybe locks. But the original necessary noise. One of my, as in, if there's an album that easily sits for my Hall of Fame, best albums in Kenya of all times, is Necessary Noise 1. It had bangers and classics and well executed production, fire. So the original necessary noise. He who knows.
Me, I think what I'm missing is okay, just a band.
Ooh.
I feel like they left too soon.
In
fact, I call it just abandonment.
That's
I thought it was just a break or something, but hey, what will disappear kabisa?
Yeah, just a band, yes.
I mean, I like Blinky Bill's music, but there's
something
that
about
thing. Even their videos, they were a bit weird, they were a bit niche. I liked how they explored different.
And I feel just a band are among the first alternative sound to actually break to disturb the status quo, because haukunaona ngoma za just a band on the beat. But they were big. YouTube, when YouTube wasn't a thing, as in trending when trending wasn't about clout, as in just a band crazy. Jab most def.
Anyway, why do you think these guys disappear from us? To so many burnout, that creative burnout that just so many of us go through. It's the industry situation, the environment that they're trying to survive in and they just can't. What do you think happens?
For me, I think it's everything. Mostly, number one, ni the guys themselves, because some of these guys wakiingia kwa industry, unajua fans si overthink. Some of them huingia kwa game to have fun.
Yeah, forget that.
Kuna wenye wako hapa as in it's a season. Me, I just want to create this thing ka hobby while I'm in Kole, and then once nimemaliza Kole, I go
serious.
do other things. Mi nivae suti nikuwe wakili, ama niende bank, ama niingie into real estate.
Na wale who let's say wanatoa song moja this year, then you wait for 2 years and then another song, then another 5 years another song.
Now,
never really did a compilation or anything.
Wako in the cluster of maybe hobby, because those are the people wenye wanafanya hii stuff ka hobby, as in, because if this is a full-time job, ama if you're really passionate about music and creating, there's no way utakuwa comfortable chucking one jam in 3 years.
I mean, like Sanaipe. I love Sanaipe's music. Manze venyu roga Swahili yani
magic. She's
magic.
And she writes, as in her writing is pristine yani.
But wait for what, 2 years,
4 years
for one song. I'm trying to stretch it throughout, but
at least she dropped drop an EP, yeah? Was it early this year and last year, and it has two major collabos.
I need to look for that.
Yeah, Nashinsky, and then na Kali, and I'm drop Vida. And it's dope. It's an amazing EP. But now the consistency after I drop the EP, should we wait for another 5 years? Della after the album.
Della, exactly. You're right.
Wangeshi, she's in Stu.
I know. I've heard.
She's in Stu. I
can't wait.
After.
I can't wait.
Because Wangeshi, like, so after the album is out, and then another 5 years, another 6 years, and the game is moving so fast. So fast.
So as fans of these guys, how do we support them? Tukipata nao kwa street or kwa concert, tukiwa text, tukiwa DM or like stories zao kwa Instagram. How do we encourage them to keep going? Or
for me, I think the best way, me as a fan, as a support an artist, like a film, I'm a writer, I'm a rapper, I'm a singer, is to consume the product and buy the product, because inaanzia hapo, because there's a lot inakuwa put into the creation process, as in it's an expensive affair. Okay. Even just kuingia stu kurecord na kutoka, it's an expensive affair in terms of time. Even writing is crazy in terms of where your emotions are supposed to be. So the least I can do is appreciate the jam. Siku hizi kwanza kuna a very simple way of appreciating my artist. Social media, ingia YouTube, watch the music, share.
Watch the ad.
Share. No, as in share the music and waambie vile una feel. Hata kama ni criticism, unaweza deliver in a very modest way.
I agree.
How you talk to them, it reflect to their careers. Same way nikawa tu as in this guys are very fragile. So
That's true. But I think fragile. Every creative is fragile and protective of what they put out there.
And then because most of them are introverts. So unapata au enda kujificha kwa.
Exactly. This is where they shine.
Yeah, so I think just support the art. Buy, attend the shows, and kani IG like mchoche kidogo asi there you as in master. Mchoche tu kidogo si sana. Usikue groupie. But if it's good,
it's good, tell them it's good.
Tell them mi napenda hiyo na napenda hiyo na napenda hiyo, nilikuwa hii show, piga picha, post,
utauliza anything. To show up to people's shows.
And then showing up
is like half of the work.
Mate, trust me, ask guys, we used to attend live gigs with my friends akina Anje, akina Michelle, akina Joan. We used to attend hizi live events, blankets, koroga, nini, hata the jam sessions at Alliance Francaise. Kwanza Dela tulikuwa tunatend jam za gigs za Dela na there's this other band
Elani.
Yeah, not Elani, there's this other band and iko na Chris Adwar.
Villagers band. Yes.
Baka inafika place, these guys are actually gigging, wako na gig maybe blankets or something, but wanauliza, yo, I hope this code is coming. Na mtaenda huko si ati utawapatia free tickets. We actually buy the tickets and we show up. Na sasa zile mbona jam, unaona Dela kwa hapo but anaangalia like, I see you guys.
Back then, that's where albums used to be distributed also. Unaenda umeka hapo ndo unanunua album. Siku hizi I actually don't know where to buy music. I know where to stream it, yes, but I don't know where to buy it.
Actually, I think that's another question in a mutaka, like a well-executed answer in terms of do you guys make sales in this DSP's era? Because najua, you guys are streaming. So if I stream your music, because start buy maybe on Apple, I'm on some Android-ish, so nimeenda Boomplay. So as in unapata do aje, cause kani streams, even Snoop Dogg was complaining kwa nene Drink Champs, alikuwa anasema in terms of DSPs the margin ya do inaingia ni kidogo, as in it's pennies. So ako like, is my album worth pennies?
It's not,
so
obviously.
But in terms of kusupport kwenda unabuy album and then inasainiwa Dela, I think I miss that.
Anyway, I think we should get back to that. Unafaa kusumbua artists waambie, please, where can I meet you? Nataka tu unisainie ka album. Hata ka picha.
I used to buy those things signed. And us as creatives, because we're also creatives, I'm a podcaster, you're a podcaster. My podcast is strictly about music and the creative economy and the entertainment. So easy spaces, we can actually capitalize on these spaces to retell the narrative, tell the fans in yes, there's that, but there's this kuna hii gig, kuna umse anafanya hii kitu, invite Bamboo akuje, because kuna watu wenye maybe hata hawakumbuki Bamboo alienda wapi, so wakimwona baki,
and their stories there to be told.
True. Because Kanye's documentary imemfanyia nini sai magic. So we can actually do that.
So, just want to say this was a short segment. Manze, thanks for joining me.
Karibu any day, anytime.
Please, tuambie juu ya podcast yako haraka tena.
Back2Basics podcast. Niko at episode 8 saizi. You can all DSPs and it's basically about music. It's an entertainment podcast with a niche from the hip-hop world. But tuna try to venture into other spaces in the creative economy in general.
Asante sana. Alright, thank you so much for listening. If you've listened all the way to the end, I just want to say I appreciate you.
Asanteni.
Asante sana. If you enjoyed this podcast and if you enjoyed this episode, thank you so much for listening. Consider supporting us on our Patreon page. Links in the episode notes and on the screen. You'll get extra clips, stories about our merchandise, and a lot of BTS footage. And That's it. Thanks so much, and see you on the real episode of season 2.
Remember to check us out on our social media. That's O.N.D.U Podcast on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. No, we're not on TikTok. And stay tuned for some more episodes.